The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Bronk, as they force this 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Reed now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And he's out a little short of the 30. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. Six the Eagles.
Throwing off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here we go. Let's go. Let's go.
The give here on 2nd. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down from the 42.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
They just get the play off. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our 1st quarter.
Ready, ready.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They start out 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Air it out on 3rd. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. Looks to be at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Here's a dive up the middle. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Okay, ready?
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
79 Gronk. Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
He's dropping back to throw. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. He goes to the hurry up here.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
2nd down carry for Achane. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Vacates quickly left side. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Pack. Packer 60.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Look at that power. Deep left side. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Looking to throw here. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Panther 60, Panther 60.
With the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Each incompletion, each turnover, each sack can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Got it. Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they're not going to reach the sticks. They tried surprising them with a reverse, but the defense stops them well short. Fourth down coming up. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning.
A 52-yard attempt.
Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And this will remain a 4-point game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Cowboy Eagles. Ready, ready.
They'll run now on second down. And they find them after just a yard. It's third down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Hold the ready.
Saints into the dime for this third down.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19.
To the air on third and long. It's a Bucca on the slant. Will have the first down and even more. Keeps himself upright. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than it's designed, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. Declines the touchback, Brock, and then he can pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20.
Okay, break.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Pass play now. That's low and bounces short of his man. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be third and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages. He couldn't do it right there.
60 Bison, 6. Ready.
They'll throw, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
19 Lions.
Throwing it again here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go.
Toss play left, Achan. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to get them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Go.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now a toss play for Achan. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
60 vices, 60 vices.
Here's Achan up the middle. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Cut, ready?
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3.
Here we go, set.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a gain of 4 there, and the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. We have a timeout here, 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from the 43.
Come on, come on.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. It's his running back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for 1 more snap, Rob, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from 48 on the left hash. Knocks it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Ready, go. Blocking, smash, smash. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Get it. Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. This time it's a passing play. Hits him on the out route. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bucks have the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready. Let's go. 70 Lions.
First down. Play action. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
70 Timberwolves.
Give now to the running back. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Okay, ready?
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Back to the well again. And he gets him 5. It's a ways short of that line of gains. Here comes 4th down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. And this will hit the goal line and then go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the 6.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 shot, Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
They'll go play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Achane from the pistol. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him about 3 yards, and now they get out 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Ready.
We'll look to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Get it. Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Rolling into enemy territory. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, But sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing now off the play action. Brought in right side. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go. 19.
They're going play action. It is cut left side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Ready up. Ready. Ready.
Right up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter.
On the ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors, 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw now. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers lead by 15 now.
Saints 6.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
He cuts it back right. And he's out in the clear. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints get it back to within one score. That lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. He'll take this at the 10. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go. Let's go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets his